Welcome to the Smartsy-Fartsy show. Today you might be wondering why there's a picture of a European boy on my screen. It's because today on the Smartsy-Fartsy show, we're going to be talking all about the world's biggest continent, Europe. Europe is a very interesting continent because most people who live there have blonde hair. Isn't that crazy? There are many different languages that are spoken in Europe. For example, Latin, French, Spanish, whatever language they speak in Ireland, Bulgarian, Nigerian, and I'm having a brain fart right now. And I think that there are some Canadian settlers there, so they speak a little bit of Canadian and American. And North Korean. Anyway, Europe is and Italian. It's a very beautiful country. Some of the most important things that come from Europe are televisions. Televisions were invented in Europe. Chocolate. Germany is actually known for chocolate. If you go to Germany, the whole airport is literally covered in chocolate. Right, German boy? Number 3 is animals. In Europe, they have so many interesting animals. They have a lot of bears, which is why if you go to Russia, you'll probably see bears. And number 4... oh, they also have dogs, but they have different names for dogs in Europe because they speak different languages. And they don't have kangaroos because kangaroos come from Antarctica. Europe is very well known for its tourism. Everyone wants to go to Paris to see the Eiffel Tower. No, I'm sorry. That's wrong. Everyone wants to go to France to see the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is not in Paris, it's in France. And everyone wants to go to Paris to see Big Ben the clock. Big Ben the clock is a clock that lives in Europe because in Europe they have a different time zone. So if you're ever traveling in Europe and you want to know what the time is in Europe, you just go to Big Ben. Big Ben will tell you what the time is in Europe if you're feeling like the only time your phone has is the one back home in the States. Another interesting thing about Europe is it contains so many words. If you're doing one of those wordplay things that they have on kids menus, then you can tell your kids that Europe is a good thing for words because they have rope, your rope, yop, like the yogurt, and pee. Even though pee is not a very nice word to teach your kids, it still contains in the word Europe. And another interesting thing about Europe is that they have so many interesting fashions, like Giorgio Armani, Gianni Versace, and Massimo, whatever his last name is, Louis Vuitton, and Prada. And sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get these fashions in America, but they're a lot less expensive in Europe because in Europe, they have a different kind of money called euros. Now, let me tell you all about the geography of Europe. The left of Europe is called Western Europe. In Western Europe, you have France, which is where you speak French. If you want to know how to speak French, I have posted another video about that down below. And they also have, in Western Europe, they have Canada, America, Mexico. You don't think those are in Europe, you say? Well, where are they? They're to the west. They're in Western Europe. Because they're west of Europe. I'm sorry, sometimes I get a bit agitated because not everyone is as smart as I am. And then you have Bermuda, South America, and Brazil. And then in Eastern Europe, you have China and Korea and Micronesia. Micronesia is a big word, which is a place of the world. Thanks to Uncle Steve for telling me all about his trip to Micronesia. He got me a shirt that said, "My uncle went to Micronesia," and all I got was this lousy shirt. Anyway, Germany and all those other places are located in Central Europe. Except for Russia. Russia is an exception because Russia is not only in Europe, it's also in Asia. Russia is 2 countries long. 2 freaking countries. I think we all need to give a big hand to my pal Russia. Fun fact about Russia, Russia produced a great novel called War and Peace, which I talk about in my other video by Dr. Seuss. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you want to go to Europe, you can get 50% off with the travel code Smartsy-Fartsy101. The Smartsy-Fartsy show was filmed in front of a live studio audience. Thanks for supporting the Smartsy-Fartsy show.
The Smartsy-Fartsy show.